Good Monday morning. Welcome into Mornings on Main Street. Chris Yao, Justin Kulik, and a rainy Monday morning on Broadway in downtown Nashville. Man, what a sight it is to see. Looks like demo workers just walking along the dumpster here, passing time, enjoying his life, not doing any work. This is genius. He's getting paid to do this right now.
He doesn't know he's on camera.
He has no idea that like his boss is back at the at the office watching. Hey man, what'd you do today? Man, we worked real hard. It was a tough day, man. Just a lot going on. Really?
Yeah, the hands in pockets is not a good look.
I mean, you're not even inspecting, like, make sure that we got the right trash. No, I'm just overlooking folks walking down the sidewalk. That's what I was supervising the sidewalk, sir.
Yeah, I'm watching people eat brunch.
Oh man, it's Monday though, right? So hey, why not? If you can get away with it, get away with it.
Yeah, seriously.
What a dreary day it is in Nashville. But you know, wait, now we've got quality control here. We're jumping on the trash. Not only is it a dreary day in the world of rain, and it's just Monday, and rainy days aren't great.
Never.
Mondays aren't great, but when you have a rainy Monday, it's like the worst.
Right. It should just be like a reset. Everybody go back to bed. Let's figure it out tomorrow.
Yeah, it's just man, Crossroads it's Crossroads that they're taking stuff out of. It's not Ernest Tubbs.
Look at him looking alive, hands out of the pockets and everything.
Oh, look at that. Doing a good job there. That's good. That's the best job there is, right? You don't have to carry anything. You don't have to walk in and out. You just
exactly. And once you get that spot, like, it's hard. I bet it's really hard for somebody to come take it, you know? It's like, I'm going to be up here. Y'all go wherever you need to go. This is my spot.
He is definitely the guy with the most seniority on the crew.
Absolutely.
Or he's the new guy that nobody trusts to do anything.
That's true. Both not horrible places to be.
That's right. The sweet spot is on either end of the spectrum.
Right. It's like third string quarterback. It's like, still get paid a lot of money.
That's right. You get paid plenty of cash and you don't got to do nothing.
Right. Exactly. Literally.
Oh man. Hold that clipboard, baby. Hold that clipboard.
Exactly. And when you do have to, like, if for some reason you do have to do something, no one really expects too much.
Right. They're like, well,
he's out there.
He is what he is. Yeah. We knew what we were getting. Oh, well, this has taken a turn. I didn't expect to get so much content out of today's video, but boy, what a day it has become already. There's some Nashville Fire E9 truck there. Always fun to see those guys.
I've always wanted to say, this is probably insensitive of me, but when a fire truck's going, I want to get in front of them and be like, "Whoa, where's the fire?"
Like, geez, guys, where's the fire?
Exactly.
Where are you going so fast?
They're like, it's actually east where we're trying to go.
That's terrible. You would get run over. That's what would happen.
Absolutely. It's like in the law that you're allowed to get run over.
Yes, it is. So what's going on, man? How was your week? I see you're wearing Pred stuff and not Titan stuff. I don't blame you.
Titans, what's that? Is that a cricket team?
No, it's a Greek mythology. It's Greek mythology, yeah.
No, yeah. Yesterday was a very sad day. Not a lot of redeeming parts about yesterday. Other than, and this is bad of me to say, but I'm glad AJ Brown played well.
Oh no, it's not bad.
I'm not mad about that.
I'm not either. I think some chickens are coming home to roost for John Robinson. I think he's, poor. The last 3 drafts have been pretty poor, and that's
first round picks abysmal.
We're seeing the fruits of his labor, which are rotten right now, to be honest.
AJ Brown caught that ridiculous catch, where he was
I found this on the web for AJ Brown.
No, that's not what I want, Siri. Get out
Why
of
is
here.
it? What is Siri doing?
Out of here. No, but I watched after that catch, ridiculous one, in
That
the
was
end
out of
zone.
bounds.
The one right after that. Or no. The one where he was like right next to the defender and then like threw his hands at the last second and it was a touchdown. One of his many amazing catches. My dad turned to me and looked at me and goes, "We deserve this."
Oh, absolutely. Your dad's 100% right on that. Absolutely deserved. If you are a Titans fan, and it's unfortunate, you don't want you don't want to feel that way, but you do. If you're a rational Titans fan,
Right. I mean, the wide receivers, man, are a joke. Robert
well,
Woods, a joke.
and of course, look, Robert Woods is never going to be a one. Traylon Burks could be, and
He's
probably
bad A.
would have helped, if he didn't get, targeted and is now in concussion protocol and probably will be for at least 3 weeks.
I know. Someone tweeted yesterday, and I agreed with it wholeheartedly, that we were robbed of a Traylon Burks going off day.
I think so. I really do. I think
knowing that there's a safety about to rock you, and then hang on to the ball.
Once Traylon Burks went out, the entire offense shifted into, you have to go through Derrick Henry, and the 18th worst pass or rushing defense in the NFL was able to stop you because you had no other options.
And honestly, I know that the O-line got a lot of flack for the sacks and all that. Tannehill had time, right? I mean, he had time. None of the receivers would ever get open.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, he had some time. I'll agree. But when you get no separation because they're able to get home with 3 and 4 so they can drop 7 and 8.
Yeah, they were playing man the whole day and rocking us, man.
Well, not just, but they were playing combo coverages because they could. They didn't have to blitz anybody to be able to get to the quarterback.
Right. Yeah.
So it's unfortunate, man. Tough day for the Titans. Good weekend for other folks around Middle Tennessee, though. So if you're really interested in sports, Main Street Sports today, 2:00. George Plaster at 4. We'll be talking about plenty of those. We got a great show today. Obviously, it's Christmas time. We've got a lot of nonprofits who are doing great things. Lots of ways to give. If you're looking for something to, a cause to support this holiday season, we're going to show you one from Clarksville, from This Week in Clarksville, that aired last week with Stephanie Miller. So all of that coming up. We've got our top 3 stories, of course, big news coming out of Spring Hill. And so that's exciting. All kinds of great stuff coming your way here in a few moments on Mornings on Main Street. But Justin, are we live? Are you sure? Because your light's not on. So I'm just going to make sure.
What? Oh. I was like, wait, are we not? Yeah, no, I couldn't find a little cube guy for it.
Boo. That's okay. I feel like we're not live unless that's on.
I would agree with that. It is. It's light up the room, literally.
It does, in fact. No, but we appreciate you guys being with us here on Mornings on Main Street. Looking forward to an exciting month of December with bowl games and Christmas season, holiday season. For those of you who, obviously celebrate a myriad of different holidays throughout the December season. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us, and we are going to be bringing you a lot of great things throughout this month, great causes, etc. So keep coming back. Come back for more. Don't forget to download the Main Street Media TV app if you have Roku, Fire Stick, or Apple TV. Just search on your streaming channel search bar, Main Street Media TV. It'll come right up. You can watch us live through the Watch Live app or through the Watch Live tab, or you can always go back and watch us on demand at your leisure. That's any show that we have. Mornings on Main Street Today, Main Street Sports Today, all of our sports podcasts, local sports podcasts, Clarksville, etc., as well as George Plaster at 4:00. So appreciate you guys. There you go. It's also a mobile app. If you have iOS and Google, you can just search Main Street Media TV. You can also watch everything live right there on your telephone. Plenty of great options. There you have it. And of course, every single day we're going to bring you the latest up-to-date weather and traffic, and we'll do that now as we go to Justin for today's weather.
Thank you, Chris. All right. Today's weather is brought to you by Possibly You. If you want to sponsor us, we'd love it. Weather happens every day, so we need a sponsor to help us out. As far as it could pay for me and Chris's trip abroad that we're planning on taking. He doesn't know that, but we are.
Yeah, we are. We're headed out of here.
So today's weather. Before I get started on today's weather, you already know what time it is, right, Chris? It's for the
10,
joke.
it's 10:11 a.m. Central Time. Oh,
Nice.
oh, you meant gotcha. Sorry.
No, you're good. Teed it up. No, so yeah, gotta get going with my weather joke. This is more of a statement. So I know last time I asked a question for him, and
My bad. I won't answer your question.
question.
So that's why you're going with statements. That's good. That's good.
Involve nobody. But yeah, I heard Humpty Dumpty had a great summer, but he had a horrible fall.
Oh, yes, he did.
He's an egg. So yeah, that's nice little icebreaker here.
I was told that it was a great fall.
Yeah, it's I don't know what to say. Yeah,
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
He just needs to pick up the pieces and move on.
No question there.
No, but that's a good yoke.
Oh, hey,
fire!
That's a good one.
So yeah. So today's weather, just like Chris said, very very synonymous with the word bleh. High 53, never gonna reach that, or feels like it's never gonna be that, because it's cold and rainy. Low 31, 60% chance of rain. It's already drizzling here. I don't know about. Hey, what's up, Charlie? We interrupt this weather broadcast to bring you Charlie.
I have the door blocked off with a playpen, but she manhandled it. Like pushed it out of the way.
She ran block.
She really did. She manhandled it like that's insane. Anyway, so
I love it.
There we go.
But yeah, 60% chance of rain. It's drizzling
It's
here.
what? It's drizzling? What, Snoop?
It's drizzling. The Holiday Inn. But yeah, 60% chance, 88% humidity. Pretty sure both of those things combined are illegal. Charlie agrees. But yeah, that's your weather for today. Get your umbrella, or maybe just don't even go outside. I think you're muted there.
I know I am, because Charlie is making her presence known this morning.
I love it.
Oh man, it's unfortunate. She really does love being in here, and I know she enjoys being on the show, because she gets to play with the microphone. But yeah, so that's not the best. Oh, let's take a look at traffic. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Traffic is brought to you by 50 Ford, a Nashville area nonprofit serving older adults. They're a proud partner with the All of Us Research Program from the National Institutes of Health. Learn how you can help change the future of health by visiting the website joinallofus.org/50 Ford. As you take a look there at I-40 eastbound at Fessler's Lane, looks like traffic is moving along quite well considering the rain that we have. Some slow-moving traffic there at the 4440 junction, but that's just about it. I don't see any
surprising.
Downtown loop is looking really good. It's like, okay, this must be opposite day.
I know.
Usually, Nashville drivers in the rain.
I was about to say.
Oof.
They just forget how to do it. They forget how to drive.
They really do. So I'm proud this morning of you folks. Well done. Out in Lebanon, things are looking good in the neighborhood. Down here in Columbia, we've got clear roads. Up in Clarksville, all the way to the state line, looking good, even through White House. Now, there's a little bit of a slowdown. Looks like we've got stop traffic on 386 heading into Gallatin from Hendersonville. I don't know what the problem is there, but it is slow and stopped traffic there if you're headed toward Gallatin on 386 from Hendersonville. That's it. That is your weather and traffic for today here on Mornings on Main Street. You can always get the most accurate and up-to-date information. Currently, it's raining outside, as you can see, here in Columbia.
That is you aren't going to get a faster update than that.
What's the weather? Well, it's raining. Perfect. Well done. Did you see? I sent you that. I sent you a picture of my Alexa device. Over the, I guess it was Friday when we had the 56 high, 55 low, and my Alexa device was right on it. It was like 55. I was like, "Yep, that checks out."
I saw that. Yeah, that was
that checks out.
I would love to know if it stayed consistently.
No chance. No chance.
Yeah,
still the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. But
if that was the case that it did happen, then the weather is not real and it's
a matrix. Yeah, it's a matrix.
So either way.
Let's take a break, our first break of the day, and we will come back. We'll get an update from our demolition crew member, and we will give you today's top 3 stories right here on Mornings on Main Street. Y'all stick around.
When I made the decision to host the Plaster and Friends Celebrity Bowling Night, Strike and Spare is where I turned. And what a wise decision that turned out to be. They have 5 locations in our area with family attractions. They're perfect for birthdays, groups and corporate outings, and holiday parties. For more info, it's simple. Go to strikeandspare.com.
A man was critically injured following a crash early Friday morning. Officers at the scene said the victim was driving a pickup truck when he lost control of the vehicle. The pickup veered left and went into a ditch. A front seat passenger was wearing a seatbelt and escaped the crash without injury. The driver was not wearing a seatbelt and was ejected from the truck. He died at the scene. Law enforcement writes tickets to save lives.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
This holiday season, the largest lantern event in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. After sunset, come see more than 1,000 Chinese lanterns. All new designs including mythical beasts, a fantastical North Pole village, even a dragon soaring over your head. Welcome back to Zoo Illumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
Hit After Hit has become the baseball store in Tennessee. They have over 1,000 different models of gloves and over 1,500 wood bats. They also have several Iron Mike pitching machines as well as a Hit Tracks machine. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. We're proud to call Hit After Hit the official shirt provider of the Plaster and Friends Celebrity Bowling Night.
This is attorney Bart Durham, and this is me. I'm Aaliyah. Keeping in good physical condition is really important to me. But when I had a wreck with a tractor-trailer truck that hurt my legs so bad I couldn't work for almost a year, I knew I needed a lawyer that understood tractor-trailer cases. So I called Bart. Bart gets millions of dollars for his clients every year.
At Bart Durham Injury Law, we've handled hundreds of tractor-trailer cases.
My dad and I want to help. Give us a call at 615-242-9000.
Must have gotten that call from the boss. Sir, I see you on the camera.
Yeah, he's in there now. He's doing it all.
He was like, I'm going to need you to go inside and do some work. Or it's raining, and he's like, I need to go inside. Like,
you see all the
this
work.
isn't fun at all. As a matter of fact.
He's like, I'm doing too much labor here.
This is it. Raindrops keep falling on my head.
They're like, quit singing. We're trying to work.
Oh, man, what a dreary day. It's just not fun. Not a fun day. But they are clearing stuff out of Nashville Crossroads. That's yeah, man, that's a that's a Nashville staple too. I'm really sad. I guess they're either renovating. Hopefully they're renovating. They're not shutting down, but I don't know. I haven't been to Broadway in about, I guess the last time I was there, I went to 5th and Broadway, and it was, gosh, I don't even remember why I was there. Oh, I do know why I was there. It was when the World Series championship trophy was at Bridgestone for the Preds game, Preds and Calgary last year.
Were you planning a heist?
When UC Soros got hurt.
Oh man,
against Calgary. Yeah, I've seen the Preds play live twice. They were both against Calgary. They lost both times, and UC got hurt in the last one. So I just don't go.
Yeah, they're like, we don't. Yeah, we appreciate the support, but from Columbia.
Oh my gosh! Do you see this on the back of the bus? Tim McCall live at the Nashville. Oh my gosh!
Let's see if I can.
Oh, that's beautiful. Tim McCall. That is so good. Well done, Nashville Zoo.
Yeah,
well done.
That was great.
Man.
First time I got to use the Zoom real time.
Yeah. You should have zoomed in on the guy not working earlier.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Totally missed that opportunity. No. So let's take a look at today's top 3 stories. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Again, told you we're going to be taking you on a trip through ways to give back this holiday season. And we start in Cool Springs, where Light the World giving machines, vending machines that create a convenient way to give donations during the Christmas season, is open now at the Cool Springs Galleria in Franklin. They will remain open through January 1st. The giving machines look like vending machines, but instead of snacks or drinks, visitors can purchase items to donate to charities. They are located on the bottom floor of the mall by Men's Belk. Now, throughout December, the giving machines will be the setting for entertainment and other events. This is the second year the giving machines have been in Nashville. Last year, through 3,756 transactions, the giving machines raised over $195,000 for local and global charities. Launched in 2017, giving machines are provided by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and provide a unique opportunity for the community to give local and global charities. Items in the giving machine range in price from $4 to $130 and include staples such as clothing, personal hygiene. Sorry, I thought it meant like it included staples, like with a staple.
You never know when you need them.
I was like, wait a minute, no staples. So I was very confused at first, and then I kept reading. I was like, oh, I got it. Including items such as clothing, personal hygiene, meals, school supplies, medicine, and even livestock. The church covers all the operational costs so that 100% of the donations received go directly to the charity of choice. Carla Parker, co-chair of the Giving Machines Nashville campaign, said the Giving Machines provide an opportunity to do something for someone who will never be able to pay you back. Last year, I was volunteering at the Giving Machines when a man walked up and bought a mattress. He was leaving so quickly, I thought maybe the machine had not worked properly for him. Upon asking him, his response was, no, I knew exactly what I wanted to buy. I remember when someone bought me and my brother a mattress. We all have more than enough to give. In a time when so much is about getting, it's rewarding to be a part of a collaborative effort that promotes the importance of serving and caring for others, Parker said. Each person who participates with the Giving Machines gives a loving and selfless gift. This year, the Nashville Giving Machines will feature items from 5 local charities and 3 international organizations. During the Christmas season, Light the World Giving Machines are in just 26 cities worldwide, including here in Nashville. How about that? I wonder. I know this is kind of, this may be a little insensitive, but I wonder if it gives you a receipt for like tax purposes.
It's like, how do you ask that, right?
Yeah, like, am I going to get a receipt for this so I can, make sure I get off?
I don't want to be that guy, but
not to be that guy. but I do need to have a receipt.
I told myself I wouldn't leave without asking.
I would be remiss if I did not try to get some sort of, something for this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh man. Well, Justin, bad news for wine drinkers. You a wine drinker?
No. So I can't do it. I just can't.
You can't get into the wine, huh? It's an acquired
No, I
taste.
can't.
I'm not a wine drinker either.
I got a little too drank a little too much one time, and I can't go back.
So Mrs. Cheap's holiday guide is out right now, but that has nothing to do with the story that I'm about to read. Although funny story, this is actually a Mrs. Cheap article.
There you go. Ties in.
So just FYI, this is a Mary Hance article, Mrs. Cheap, and her holiday guide is available right now, but we're going to talk about the bad news because the case price discount that savvy wine buyers across Tennessee have been enjoying for years will be coming to an end next month on most wine and spirit products. Many retailers have been offering significant discounts on cases of wine and spirits, but the Tennessee State Legislature has pulled the cork on that lucrative perk on most quantity buys as of January 1st. The new law does not prohibit case discounts. It eliminates the ability to sell cases below the state-allowed minimum markup for wines and spirits, said Aaron Rummage, communications director at the Tennessee ABC. Currently, if a retailer purchases a bottle of wine for $10, it's allowed to discount it as long as the price is not below cost. Starting January 1st, cases will no longer be exempt from the requirement of minimum 20% markup, which means that $10 bottle of wine will have to be sold for at least $12. The case discount is mortally wounded in Tennessee starting January 1st. Will Cheek, a Nashville attorney, said in his last call alcohol blog, with the stroke of a virtual pen, the case discount as we know it is dead. Cheek said consumers who have been enjoying case discounts should expect to pay more for both wine and spirits after January 1st. And you can thank your state legislator for another liquor law that makes you pay more for your favorite glass of wine or cocktail. Cheek, who practices law with Adams and Reese law firm, focuses on the liquor and alcohol issues, said for folks that buy wine and spirits by the case, the new law increases your cost by as much as 20%. Local wine columnist Steve Proddy explains that since a lot of stores put 40% markups on wine, they can still offer discounts provided the discount does not take the retail price below 20%. A recent newspaper ad for Total Wine in Brentwood included an advisory that said, per new state law, most case discounts end on 12/31. State Senator Paige Wally, a Republican from Bolivar, was a sponsor of the legislation that will remove the case discount exception from the unfair wine sales law. A office spokesperson said the goal was to re-level the playing field in the wine and spirits industry. Wally's office provided talking points supporting the amendment, saying the purpose of this bill is to address a provision in our law regarding the minimum markup of high-proof alcohol in wine. The bill removes the provision of law which created an exception for case discounts to the cost of doing business calculations of intoxicating liquors and wines. Now, it needed to re-level the playing field in the industry. Wally's office explained that prior to 2016, there was a robust and competitive environment in the highly regulated alcohol industry in Tennessee. His office noted that there have clearly been lots of changes since 2016, including grocery stores being allowed to sell. Wine is allowed to be shipped. Wine and liquor can be sold on Sundays and holidays, and to-go cocktails are now allowed, and as the legislature approved delivery services. Now, previously, General Assemblies realized that cheaper, more available alcohol is not good public policy and should not be used as a loss leader to entice people to your store, Wally's office said. So the industry is experiencing what appears to be predatory pricing practices by some large national chains that are selling products at cost. This bill will allow retailers to use case discounting practices, but makes clear the end price after discounting may not go below the minimum markup that is current state law. So essentially what I'm hearing here is these big box stores like Total Wines are able to sell at cost, hoping that people will buy more stuff when they come into the store. But like mom and pop shops can't afford to do that. So they're hoping that this will allow more mom and pop shops to be successful so that folks don't go to these major big box wine stores. Does that sound right to you?
Yeah, that sounds about right for sure. It's kind of sad, man.
It is, but also it's like, I get it. Like, I kind of actually, when I first saw this, I was like, there's just another liquor law. But I mean, I'm all for the free market, but I'm also not for, the destruction of small businesses.
Yeah, exactly. It's just weird. It's like I get it from the big business side. Like, I wonder what constitutes, like, when do you become a big business? Like, once you're doing well?
Well, I mean, when you can afford to sell your product at cost and not go out of business.
Dang, that's the standard.
I mean, think about it. Like, if you're selling your product at cost, how are you paying your employees? Well, you're paying them because you have enough money coming in from other products,
right,
to pay them. So, but that may not be the case at a small business. A small business like a mom and pop shop may not be able to do that. So,
right, that makes
a lot of sense. And big news out of Spring Hill last week. Gosh, I did it again. I didn't change the description at the bottom. I apologize. I was struggling today apparently, but that is an Ultium battery for the Cadillac that's being produced in Spring Hill by the General Motors plant, the electric vehicle.
It looks like a moon vehicle.
Yeah, well, they were just showing off the battery, but that's exactly what it looks like. You're right. It looks like something they would send to Mars. Yeah. Exactly. But Tennessee Governor Bill Lee and Department of Economic and Community Development Commissioner Stuart McWhorter announced on Friday that Ultium Cells is a joint venture of LG Energy Solutions and GM will expand its Spring Hill battery plant cell manufacturing operations. You know what's crazy about that, Justin?
What's that?
They're expanding and they haven't even finished building the original building yet. Wow. It's not even open. And they're like, we're going to build more.
Yeah, let's keep doing that.
But the project represents a $275 million investment by Ultium Cells, which is in addition to the $2.3 billion investment announced in April of 2021. It's expected to create 400 additional jobs. And once the facility is fully operational, Ultium Cells is expected to employ a workforce of 700 people in Murray County. How about that?
That's awesome.
They'll increase battery production by more than 40% from 35 gigawatt hours to 50 gigawatt hours. The Tennessee facility will supply battery cells to GM, Spring Hill's assembly plant, for production of the Cadillac Lyriq, the first electric vehicle produced at the plant, and other GM Ultium platform-based EVs. Production at the 2.8 million square foot facility is scheduled to begin late next year. Once all three facilities are they have two other facilities, one in Ohio, one in Michigan. And once they're all in full production capacity, the Ultium Cells expects to have more than 130 gigawatt hours of battery cells capacity in total. That's pretty impressive.
Definitely.
Tennessee is also becoming a leader in domestic manufacture of critical materials used to make lithium-ion batteries, such as lithium, cobalt, nickel, and graphite. Since 2018, Tennessee has landed 7 projects related to the EV battery manufacturing or the battery supply chain, representing more than 1,700 new job commitments and roughly $4.3 billion in capital investment. How about that? So, looking forward to it. Good stuff coming out of Murray County.
Yeah, for sure. Keep it going.
All right, that's going to do it for your top 3 stories today. When we come back, we'll go to Clarksville and hear from Stephanie Miller as she's going to give you another option for giving back this holiday season. So please stick around here on Mornings on Main Street. We'll be right back after these messages.
This is Eric Berner with Rockcastle Wealth Advisors. I help people in the pursuit of making their money live as long as they do. People hire me because I use a customized, individualized, and personal approach for the person I'm working with. Everyone's situation is different. If you've lost a spouse or a parent and want to make sure your inheritance is utilized and does not just disappear, I can help with that. Call me at 615-235-1058 or email eric@rockcastlewealth.com.
When you're thinking about golf, consider Riverside Golf Links. Under new ownership, the course has improved dramatically. It's now 27 holes, complemented by a 9-hole executive course. Book a tee time now at 615-847-5074 and get ready to enjoy the beauty of golf in the Old Hickory area at Riverside Golf Links.
At Sumner Funeral and Cremation, our mission is to serve families as our own, celebrate the life of their loved one, and help begin the healing process.
My whole family, including my wife and my mom and siblings, were very happy with the treatment that we received. I would highly recommend Sumner Funeral and Cremation.
We offer funeral, burial, cremations, and pre-planning services.
Sumner Funeral and Cremation. Traditional, affordable, dignified. SumnerFuneral.com.
For Dustin Timmons and Joey Donnelly, they welcome every opportunity to serve and satisfy their clients. Whether you are looking to build your dream home or renovate your current home, their team will ensure that every client and remodel is unique, luxurious, completed on time, and within budget. Contact them today to set an appointment for a free consultation or to view some of their completed projects by logging on to DonnellyTimmons.com.
Jody Jones Dentistry can handle all your dental needs, from the basics to cosmetic procedures. All of this in the nicest dental facility I have ever seen. Jody has done it right. They're located conveniently at 55 Music Square East, and for an appointment, it's simple. Dial 615-259-5100 and tell them Plaz sent you.
I'm Bart Durham.
I was sworn in as a lawyer in 1963, and I've been working as a lawyer since then.
We're a firm that does exclusively personal injury, a lot of tractor-trailer crashes. Insurance companies will open up their checkbooks when you force them to.
We have systems that work.
We get the most money for our clients in the shortest amount of time.
I'm Blair Durham. My dad and I want to help. Give us a call at 615-242-9000.
Hey everyone, I'm John English. This is Keith Wallace, and we would like to welcome you to John English Antique Sports and Cards in Shelbyville, Tennessee. We specialize in graded and ungraded sports and non-sports card, vintage wax boxes, and unopened cases. We have a large selection of PSA graded cards. We also specialize in old sports collectibles, baseball, football, basketball, golf, and tennis. You can find it all at John English Antique Sports and Cards. We are happy to be associated with Nashville's greatest sports antique, George Plaster.
Welcome back to This Week in Clarksville. As we all know, it is the holiday season, so I am visiting with Urban Ministries here in Clarksville. I have Deborah Ashcraft with me to talk about Urban Ministries, what they provide. Many of us, we do know that they provide food assistance and clothing, but there's other services they also have that's available to those that need it. So I know you're busy this time of year. Thank you for carving out some time for us.
Thank you.
You are welcome. So Deborah, first off, tell us a little bit or explain to us what Urban Ministries is all about, things that we may not know.
So Urban Ministries provides emergency utility assistance to low to moderate income families. And the reason it's emergency is they're in danger of being cut off within 10 days. And once those clients get cut off, that increases the risk of becoming homeless. So we're trying to prevent homelessness because that is a huge issue, not only here in Montgomery County, but nationwide. So if they meet the income guidelines and they have all of the criteria, paperwork that they need, we can give them a voucher to take immediately to the utility company, which sets us apart from other agencies where you have to apply for assistance and wait.
Okay, so I guess my question is, at what point should someone reach out to you?
They should reach out to us within that 10-day time frame. That's when we're allowed to provide the assistance through our grantors. They can call and find out exactly what documents they need to bring in, and that speeds up the process. We don't want them to have to make multiple trips.
Gotcha. And these services, I mean, these are valuable services to individuals and families who desperately need it throughout the year. So not just December. So though we're here now in December, they need your help 12 months a year.
Yes. We do provide the utility assistance once every 12 months.
Okay.
And there is a limit of $100. So if they feel that they're going to not be able to pay that bill, they can look at other resources, and then when they get that down to that $100 time frame, call us and we can fill in that gap for them.
And speaking of calling Urban Ministries, you have the number that will come up at the bottom of your screen throughout this interview. So jot that down, make note of that, because if you know of someone or if you yourself need some help, don't hesitate to reach out.
Mm-hmm.
So being December, people coming in, they need a little extra. What about food and clothing?
So we have a very large food pantry, and it's stocked with USDA food that we get from Second Harvest Food Bank in Nashville. We also get a lot of food donated from churches and private organizations. So we can allow families or just a single person to get a food box every 30 days. And that has milk, meat, proteins, all those important nutritious items in it. And we try to make sure that our food boxes make sense so you can make a meal out of what we give you.
Very nice.
Yes. So.
And what about your clothing part of?
Clothing is available every day for people, Monday through Friday between 8 and 12. And they can get up to 6 items per family member. Okay. And all of those items are donated from members in our community. So it's a blessing when they bring in a bag full of clothes, because we know that we're going to be able to help some more people.
So that kind of has me transitioning now over to those wanting to make those donations, dropping off clothes. Should they be gently used? Like, you want to have good, decent clothing coming in.
My rule of thumb is if you won't wear it, don't expect somebody else. You know, if it's got tears in it or stained, don't bring it here, because people in need still have dignity. So we do accept donations. Right now we're doing winter clothing because we are limited on space. Okay. Biggest need is men's clothes, the small and mediums, because of a lot of our homeless are just to the bone, and shoes.
What about other ways that we can donate? Our time, I know, is extremely valuable.
Volunteers are always important. We have various things. There's clothing sorters. There's people that work in the pantry. Front desk is a high demand. You get to interact with the people and get to know them, and you kind of build relationships. So that person that's at the front desk really has to have a good outgoing personality. But we need volunteers and items themselves. So clothing, food, monetary donations, so that if something comes up, we can go out and purchase it. Okay. Those are always ways people can help.
Okay. Good to know. So food, clothing, monetary donations, your time, incredibly valuable.
You know, our homeless, everybody looks at them as, you know, oh, they're panhandlers, you know, taking up our space, but every one of them has a story. And there's a reason why they're homeless, whether it's mental illness or something that they did. Everybody makes mistakes. So we have one gentleman in particular. All of my angels in my office came from him. And he calls us his angels. During COVID, he suffered a stroke. And he was in the hospital, and everybody was wondering where he was. Where is he? And we don't know. And one Friday during our shower up event that we had at the well, here he came. And I'm like, where have you been? He said, I've been in the hospital. They just released me, and I got here. He said, because I knew you were here. And we put him up in a hotel for a week. And as soon as his time was up in the hotel, he came here, and I didn't even recognize him because of the rest. He was clean, and he had rested. They can't rest out on the street. So I do have a grant now that we're going to be able to put them up in this really cold weather for periods of time because they are vulnerable.
Bless you for getting that grant
and
for helping them that way. That's amazing. How many will you be able to help?
It depends. We're going to have to see how the temperatures go, and we've got some discounted rates at some hotels. So we're just going to wait and see how it goes, but I'm hoping to at least do 100 hotel nights.
Oh, that is so beautiful.
Yes.
Speaking of the homeless, and before we wrap up here, what about sleeping bags and blankets and those type of items?
Sleeping bags, we go through those so fast. Sleeping bags and the tents. hot hands, hats, gloves. Those are always items we can use for our homeless. It gives them a little bit of shelter. We do have some churches that make the plastic bag mats for us, and those keep them up off the ground. So that's a nice touch, and I heard they take a lot of time to do. So we're very blessed when we get 30 or 40 of them. We know they've put some very long hours in.
Wow. Well, Deborah, is there anything that I haven't asked that you haven't shared yet that we'd like to highlight before we have?
Well, we are in the process of working with Madison Street United Methodist Church on their Christmas for Kids. And this program, it's not directly Urban Ministries, it's more the church. I help get it going for them. And we work with each of the schools that are in that low to moderate income range, and the guidance counselors pick children. So we're collecting toys, and this year we're trying to do more board games. Of course,
That's good for all ages.
Good for all ages. They go from, and it's all the children in the family. So if the child's not in school yet, we're still going to take care of them. So from ages 0 to 18, we're collecting toys. So the last day to bring toys here will be the 10th. They can be dropped off here. And gift cards are fine. We can purchase things that we might need last minute. But I think we're looking at 350 children this year that we're going to be helping.
And so you have until the 10th. So guys, you have, I want to say, a little over a week to get the board games here at Urban Ministries and gift cards to help out those kids. Again, 350 children that could really use it. And there's so many out there, but with this particular program, 350 kids that would love to see a board game or 2 or 3 maybe under the tree, or they're at home this year.
Yeah, these children otherwise won't have anything. There's lots of programs out there, and we all try to work together to make sure that there's not double dipping. Because there are so many people in need. The economy has made it really rough on parents this year.
And speaking of the organizations that are here to help, if you ever have a question of the need or the amount of people who need that help, reach out to them, because you guys are just full of information and you want to share it because you want to help as many as possible.
Yes, we partner with a lot of agencies like YAPACS and Loaves and Fishes. There's the Veterans Coalition, Operation Stand Down. There's so many organizations here in Clarksville, and we all have our unique things that we do. So the collaboration together really helps build a project.
Well, we can't thank you enough. I can't thank you guys enough for what you do. And many, many thanks to the other organizations that Deborah just highlighted. Thank you for your time, your energy, and just your perseverance to make sure
When I made the decision to host the Plaster and Friends Celebrity Bowling Night, Strike and Spare is where I turned. And what a wise decision that turned out to be. They have 5 locations in our area with family attractions. They're perfect for birthdays, groups and corporate outings, and holiday parties. For more info, it's simple. Go to strikeandspare.com.
A man was critically injured following a crash early Friday morning. Officers at the scene said the victim was driving a pickup truck when he lost control of the vehicle. The pickup veered left and went into a ditch. A front seat passenger was wearing a seatbelt and escaped the crash without injury. The driver was not wearing a seatbelt and was ejected from the truck. He died at the scene. Law enforcement writes tickets to save lives.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
This holiday season, the largest lantern event in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. After sunset, come see more than 1,000 Chinese lanterns. All new designs including mythical beasts, a fantastical North Pole village, even a dragon soaring over your head. Welcome back to Zoo Illumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
Hit After Hit has become the baseball store in Tennessee. They have over 1,000 different models of gloves and over 1,500 wood bats. They also have several Iron Mike pitching machines as well as a Hit Tracks machine. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. We're proud to call Hit After Hit the official shirt provider of the Plaster and Friends Celebrity Bowling Night.
This is attorney Bart Durham, and this is me. I'm Aaliyah. Keeping in good physical condition is really important to me. But when I had a wreck with a tractor trailer truck that hurt my legs so bad I couldn't work for almost a year, I knew I needed a lawyer that understood tractor trailer cases. So I called Bart. Bart gets millions of dollars for his clients every year.
At Bar Durham Injury Law, we've handled hundreds of tractor trailer cases.
My dad and I want to help. Give us a call at 615-242-9000.
Looking live at downtown Nashville. So glad to have you with us here on this Monday edition of Mornings on Main Street. Chris Yao and Justin Kulik coming to you live from Middle Tennessee. Glad to be here as well. We just got folks walking across the street, almost getting hit by
walking, man.
Yeah, it's a crazy day. This is what we do.
Wow,
what we do.
yeah. It's crazy. They need to get that stopped.
Glad he didn't get hit. That would have been really bad.
Yeah, for real. Could you imagine us being a witness? Like, who do we call?
Exactly. Like we get a random phone call one day from the state, from Nashville Metro Police, and they're like, "We're gonna need you to come in."
Yeah, exactly. We'll get a call from that dude's boss. Did he work?
Yeah. Oh man,
find this out.
Justin, we got a couple of really cool days today and on National Calendar Day. So let's check it out. It's National Repeal Day. You know what Repeal Day is?
I don't.
Repeal Day is the holiday in which we celebrate the end of Prohibition.
Oh, that's fantastic. So that dog's a little faded, eh?
Yeah. You see, it's little. It looks like a.
He's like,
I guess that's some sort of weird martini. I don't know. It's a fruity drink.
Yes.
Go to the next slide though.
Okay. Hey, what up? See y'all?
That is the front cover of the Chicago Daily Tribune on December 5th when Prohibition ended.
You know, for it being that old of a picture, it looks pretty new. No,
so it's funny. Yeah, it's funny. So as you can see, like I mean, we have each year Whiskey University. I'm part of Whiskey University, and we would have a Christmas party each year around this time and celebrating Repeal Day. And it's always a Prohibition era party. So, you wear the flapper dresses and, you wear all the roaring 20s looking stuff. And so I found a bunch of pictures online of newspapers because obviously, I'm in newspapers, and printed them out on 11 by 14 sheets and put them on that black paper that we kind of decorated with that. And it was really cool.
Looks like a picture frame. Is that construction paper or something?
It's just like it's kind of like, cardstock, big black cardstock.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I like the hat too, man. You got to wear that more. You have that, right? It's Jason.
So I don't, because it got smushed in the move. And so like it doesn't have its form anymore. And I don't know how to like make it get its form back. So it's useless. I bought it at like Rue 21 or something because I looked for like 5 days
for that hat,
for a just any kind of fedora.
Oh, for the theme though. Is that why?
Yeah, just for the fedora. Okay. Yeah.
I you were just like really wanting a fedora.
No. I mean, I did, but only for that person. Yeah. So, but yeah. And it's also International Ninja Day.
Oh, that's awesome. And you wouldn't have seen it coming.
And listen, don't go ninja nobody that don't need ninja now. That pot liquor what lives 2 trailers down from me?
Yeah.
Regular can of backer, you say? No, says I. Ninja Star.
Ninja Star. Yes, I didn't know you knew that or not. Oh, that's such a classic.
Diamond Dave.
I refuse to believe that this is this guy's actual foot.
You know, ninjas are impressive.
They are.
I want to know if
have you ever seen the rain?
Yes, that too. I think that Diamond Dave is actually from Tennessee.
Really? I mean, you know what? I would not doubt it.
No, I really think he is. Okay, Clinton, Tennessee. True story. He's from Clinton, Tennessee. That's where Diamond Dave's ninja school is.
Ninja Star.
Clinton, Tennessee is in Anderson County, who just won the state football championship. So congrats to the Mavericks and to Diamond Dave.
Yes, shout out to Diamond Dave.
So remember we had a conversation about dressing up on Halloween and whatnot, and I told you that I used to be a Ninja Turtle. Well, since it's International Ninja Day, go ahead and make that next slide.
Oh, I hope it's what I think it is. Yes, the homie. Is this you?
That is me. Remember, I told you I couldn't find the picture at the time, but
how proud you are.
Ninja Turtle was I? Well, I was Raphael on top, Donatello on bottom. Purple knee pad.
Just in case.
What I love about this picture is everything about it. That's my dad, by the way.
I was going to say he's so proud.
He's doing horns down with his cerebral palsy arm, which is hilarious. But like, look at we had to keep the candy bars like in the like.
Is this y'all's store?
This was our store, yes.
Oh, nice.
So it was the Burnwell store, which is the little community we lived in, because real original.
It's up there closer to the beginning of a phone book, so that's good.
But on the left there, the far left corner, you can see those are cigarettes. The monster truck show on the TV there. The guy standing on the far right was the local barber who, had a store right down the road. It's just everything about this. I love the old school everything. And those are fishing reels.
Okay, I was wondering. They look like little GPS.
Yeah, they're fishing reels. So, yeah, that is a picture blast from the past.
Man,
check out that Pepsi logo in the guy's hand.
Right. No, this made my day. This is perfect.
So there you have it. That's me as a half Raphael, half Donatello Ninja Turtle.
I just love how you look like. You're like, so I'd like everyone's attention. I'm Ninja Turtle. So
I was probably singing "Achy Breaky Heart" at this point.
That's how you got the floor.
Exactly. Oh man. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us here on Mornings on Main Street. So exciting here on this Monday. We got through it. It's jury day. It's gonna be jury all week. It's supposed to rain all week long. So just come back and have fun with us.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll have a good time. With more weather jokes tomorrow and so much more. We'll have Terry McCormick and we'll unfortunately talk about the Titans. So
yeah, for real.
Stay tuned for Main Street Today with Devin O'Day coming up right after this. This has been Mornings on Main Street. I'm Chris Yao. Justin, have a good one, buddy.
See y'all.